Sunday, October 1, 2017, 22:14 and 50 seconds.
911 emergency, report 15952. Do you need police, fire, or medical?
Police, this is Mandalay Bay Security Dispatch. We have an active shooter in room 32135.
32135?
Yep, 32nd floor, Mandalay Bay, 135.
Hang on 1 second. I mean, we're getting a lot of calls.
Anderson.
Do you have a description at all?
No, it is actually inside the room. We have managers below the floor and above the floor. It is at the very end of the hallway. Pretty much they can just hear, it sounds like semi-automatic rapid fire.
I'm inside the Mandalay Bay on the 31st floor. I can hear the automatic fire coming from one floor on that. One floor above us. We can hear it above us.
Control, we need all units now coming northbound on Las Vegas Boulevard because he's shooting this way. It's a horrible cover spot. We're just north of Mandalay Bay Drive, east of the boulevard.
Oh my God.
Gunshot to the leg.
individual frames from this 14-second video being used under fair use doctrine. So here's the first frame, and here's the street view version of it. They're very similar, if not identical. And you can see airplanes in the background in both the video and also this, because it's right near the airport. I'll show you that in a minute. Here's the other freeze frame. And now we'll look at the street view, which is the one I picked this frame because it'll line up with it. Shows approximately the same situation. The lights and situation line up very nicely. In fact, most of it lines up nicely. So, what was that location? Well, it could be literally trying to land in the middle of this parking lot, which is a big enough area to do that in, to us uninitiated wannabe investigators. But the fact is it was right next to an airport, so they might have parked there because the cars could get there and the police could get out of them or into those airplanes.
We'll get them. Get out of the way. Steady up. Steady up. Stafford, I'll maintain rear security. I got a mic here, okay? What's your name?
Hawkins.
What?
Hawkins.
What's your first name? It's too long.
Oh, Nicole.
Nicole? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Nikki. Smitty.
Nice to meet you.
We're right behind you, bro. We're top downstairs. That's too far for us. He can do Nikki, you take right, I will take left, okay? Keep your hands up! Thanks, Nikki. Did you hear me, Nick? I'm sorry, I got ears on, so I can't hear you.
Got it.
Moving left. Moving left. Moving left. Moving left. Hands up. All right, Steph. Left man, Steph. Left man, Steph. Whoa.
Hands up.
Okay. File out. File out on you. All right, Steph. I got rear. Steph.
What if we told you the future is now? Robots are replacing combat soldiers. Unnecessary casualties are becoming part of the past. Minimizing collateral damage and uninvolved casualties. Duke Robotics presents TCAD, the future soldier. With TCAD, the future battlefield has arrived. A fully robotic battalion, capable of identification and surgical neutralization of hostiles in the field, can now be deployed to places human soldiers can't reach, or simply shouldn't have to go. TCAD is able to adjust for the right place and time. The TCAD robot is designed to identify, target, and engage in real-life scenarios. TCAD takes the full recoil of the weapon discharge, compensates for its force, and quickly readjusts to stay on target and in the fight. The Defense Department chose Duke as winner of the 2016 Terror Combat Competition.
Have you ever heard reports, or 911 calls, stating shooting from drones at people on the night of October 1, 2017? No, we know that there would be thousands of calls about drones if this was the case. Agree? Great, then let's keep it simple then, okay?
Right there, baby.
That's
fourth floor, not the 32nd. Right
One
there.
more time.
And notice the sound is off with the light because he's filming from a throw distance.
Yeah. Yeah, he had 134 and 135, so that's the corner of the hotel right there that we would have. All right. We might be walking 33 floors down, huh? It's all right.
Or just one and then come. hit the top. Okay, so explain what we're doing.
Going down 27 flights of stairs.
Okay, so we are on flight 27. Wait, and just
You want me to let 677 Victor know? Levi, want me to let 677 Victor know that we're right here? Those officers in the hallway know where I'm That's what I'm doing. 677 Victor, 590K, we're right outside the door in the stairwell, just FYI. Okay. Did I come across? Yes. Listen, this wall right here is one of the bedrooms of the suite. This is underneath concrete. Okay. Just let me know. It's all fire. The stairwells are all fire. Just let me know. The room that he's in. This is all that was cut out.
30. Gold. Gold. Ooh. We have trim. We have trim. Wow. And not only do we have trim, it is 2 floors below the infamous L bracket.
Now hold on one moment. It's simples. Just like the suggested drones shooting. If there was shooting from helicopters into the concert crowd, then there would not be only 4 or 5 mistaken reports of shooting from a helicopter, there would be thousands of 911 calls, as there were over 14,000 people at that concert that night. Again, it is simples. We may admit that there was a helicopter or two that were off the radar for some reason, but hey, I did not know that the police had to contact you to their whereabouts of their patrol helicopters. Which now leads us to another segment. Flight Radar 24. It took us some time to prove, and convince many people that flight radar is actually not a radar. This technology relies on package data sent voluntarily from aircraft. It can have data package losses where the aircraft image will just hover, or freeze, or even just disappear, and pop up somewhere else as it updates. As you zoom in with flight radar, the accuracy of location via pictures is not accurate at all. Some planes after landing appear to keep moving away from the airport. So, a good reliable source to see if your plane has arrived yet, but it is not an accurate radar as many think. Some police crafts and government crafts do not show up on the screen as again, it is a courtesy thing and is not compulsory to send to Flight Radar Databank.
Today were leaked to various media outlets today.
The Daily Mail has released photos that shows the hotel room after the SWAT team entered, and it shows guns and ammunitions inside. Many outlets are re-disseminating. Can you verify the legitimacy of these photos, and should any other outlets disseminate them?
I can't verify whether they're legitimate or not. What I can tell you is I'm very troubled by it. We have an internal investigation occurring as we speak on how those photographs were obtained by the public.
There's a question about the validity of the crime scene photos that somebody had leaked. I can confirm those are, in fact, photos from inside of the room. They're, in fact, photos of our suspect. And as the sheriff mentioned previously, we have all opened up an internal investigation to determine the source of the leaks of those photos to the public.
82nd floor, the Mandalay Bay, 1 suspect, 405.
307 WC, area 3.
Who put it?
WC. Hey, everything east of the boulevard, we're ready to shut down.
Hey, did you get the picture?
Go straight to 26.
No, group message. You found that. You found that in. There you go. Hey.
Okay, are you ready? You're my
405. Look at all the showcase.
405, 32nd floor, Mandalay Bay.
Oh, you 405 yourself?
Yeah.
To date, investigators have gone over nearly 2,000 leads and looked at 21,560 hours of video. As we knew going into this investigation, it would be labor intensive, and we would require an enormous amount of man hours, as we are still not done. Today's press conference is about the release of a preliminary investigative report prepared by the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Forced Investigation Team. The release of this report is not standard practice in which LVMPD releases information regarding its criminal investigations. We would not, as a practice, release a preliminary investigative report, but this is a unique circumstances. Let me stress, this is a preliminary investigative report. In no way is this report comprehensive, nor does it encompass every facet of the investigation. It gives the reader cliff notes that are based on the facts of 1 October written by the detectives that investigated this shooting. The comprehensive, complete investigation will not be completed until sometime in the near future. Good morning, everybody. As you know, I'm Sheriff Joe Lombardo of the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. Today we will release our final criminal investigative report on the 1 October mass casualty shooting. Joining me today are members of the Force Investigation Team that put together this report.